Hey guys, it's Marc the Greatest, and today's video I want to talk about mental health and why you shouldn't hold your emotions in. Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this video with anyone that you may know, you guys. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. So today I want to talk about mental health, right? This is a very, it's a touchy subject, and I think it's something that should be put on the table as a discussion, right? Especially, with people having mental breakdowns, even with just everyday situations. People break up in relationships, someone dies in their family, all these events can impact someone's mental health, right? But you have to think like your mental health is very important, right? And in order to really survive in this world, like 80% of what you go through is going to be mental. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of what you go through is mental, right? Going to school is mental. Going to work is mental, right? Starting a business, starting a YouTube channel, that's mental, okay? So I want you guys to really take your mental health very seriously, because it's not a joke. Because here's the thing about if you don't take care of your mental health, right? And I'm not some counselor or advisor or anything. So you guys, if you don't want to listen to it, cool. But I'm just here to tell you that your mental health can go down the drain if you let it. And even it can go down the drain without you being able to control it, right? So let me give you guys an example, right? So let's say someone dies in your family, right? Let's take the Bobby Christina and Whitney Houston situation. Let's take that for instance, right? Okay, you guys know that Whitney Houston died. Why? Because she was on drugs and allegedly. She was allegedly on drugs, but died in the bathtub. Why? Because of her mental, okay? One example. Another example. After Whitney died, right, Bobby Christina, she couldn't handle Whitney's death. She couldn't handle her mother's death. So what did she do? She kind of given up on her life. So this is how mental health can, like when it's really, really bad, like this is how much it can affect you, right? It can kill you. You know what I'm saying? It can literally kill you if you let it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the good part about it. You can get help if you need it. So I'm just here to tell y'all, man, if you are going through something, it could be as small as a death in the, like it could be a death in the family. It could even be a breakup from a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because people killed themselves over that too. So I'm here to tell y'all that if you're going through anything, like even if it's small, talk to somebody, talk to your family, get you a counselor if you can afford it, get you some guidance, talk to your advisors at school. These are all good people that you can talk to. You know what I'm saying? And, there have been times in my life where, I've had issues. Everybody has issues. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to get help for those issues. And this is something that I've had to work on over time. And I'm a very quiet, very quiet person, kind of reserved person. But at the same time, I know like, okay, I'm going to need help with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm also aware about like what's going on in my mind and when I need help with something. So I encourage y'all to get help if you need it. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. Let me repeat that, y'all. This is very important. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because help is out there. And I said in my last video that, there's not a lot of help. Yeah, there's not a lot of help, but you can ask someone who does know where the help is. And see, like, you can ask your family members, right? Your friends, right? Your whoever you associate with, you can ask like, hey, do you know where I could get mental help from, or do you know where a counselor is? And I'm pretty sure someone will hook you up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just all about connections, and some people that might know some other people that you could get to. You know what I'm saying? So like that. And I want you guys to really take mental health seriously. And another thing I want to talk about is holding your emotions in. And I think this is something, as a man myself, I've gone through this. Like, I've held in emotions, and I've held in, as a man, I think I've been conditioned to learn, like, I've been conditioned by society to learn, like, oh, don't cry, oh, hold your emotions in, like, don't show emotions all the time, have thicker skin. And there are situations where you're gonna have to be like that, where it's not appropriate to show your emotions. But at the same time, I don't encourage holding your emotions in, because that, if it's trauma, or if it's whatever you went through in your life. Like, I know a lot of people go through traumatic situations, such as, a family member didn't treat you so good, or somebody got the R word. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that should be taken seriously, and it should be addressed. And I think so many people keep this to themselves, because if they tell, like, someone like a close one, they wouldn't believe them, or they would just be angry at them for telling them that. So that's probably why a lot of people, they keep that to themselves, and they feel like they have nowhere else to go. But I'm just here to tell you that if you have those types of problems, go to a counselor, right? Go to an advisor. You know what I'm saying? Go to somebody that can actually help you deal with what you have going on in your mind. Because, see, like, I just know from, like, experience that, like, holding things in is not a good feeling. And to be honest with you, it can be very crippling when you hold in your feelings, when you hold in what you have going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't let it out, it comes out in other ways. So, for an example, right? So many people, they break up in a relationship, right? But they, let's say if a guy gets heartbroken by a girl because she cheated on him once with some other dude, right? So the other dude, here's what a lot of scenarios go like today. So the other dude would be like crying, or even trying to kill the person that she cheated him on with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you don't get that help, these are the things that can end up happening. Or the boyfriend, the guy that was cheated on, could even kill himself. You know what I'm saying? These are all the types of things that can happen if you don't control your mental health, if you don't control your mind, if you don't get help with your mind. Okay? So I'm encouraging y'all, get the help you need. It could be anybody you trust. Get help. Get help. And it's really, I would advise a counselor. Honestly, my number one choice would be a counselor, right? Because, yeah, your family members can help you, but sometimes they only know so much. So I encourage y'all to get you a counselor or an advisor that specializes in mental health. And yeah, it might cost some money, but I think it's worth it, right? I think it's worth it. Once you spend that money on a counselor, it's worth it. I'm gonna just say that, because I think everything is just gonna work in the better. Me personally, and I don't like to talk about my mental health, but there are times where I've asked for help. You know what I'm saying? There are times where I've reached out to people, Like if I had trouble with something, I would reach out and ask them, hey, I'm having trouble with this. Hey, I'm having trouble, with this assignment. Hey, I'm having trouble with, I don't quite understand this. Can you explain this again? Things like that is important, I think. And I think so many people choose to keep that inside. And I've actually been one of those people that have kept, my feelings inside, and it's crippling, you guys. I'm gonna just be 100%. It's crippling, and I don't ever want anyone to go through that. What I went through, and I don't want people going through that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's no way to live your life. I'm gonna just keep it 100. That is no way to live your life. If you have one life, you better be living it to the fullest. You better be enjoying every moment. And yes, you're going to have ups and downs, but man, life is too short, man. Like, I'm going to just be 100. Like, life is too short to be mopey and depressed and sad all the time. Like, yo, there is a whole world out there. There is a whole world out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think this all comes down to an abundance mindset. And what do I mean by this, right? So basically, an abundance mindset is thinking like, okay, if this doesn't work out, there's many more opportunities. And I think this is a way that people can look at life. Like, okay, if this girl or this guy didn't work out for me, or this relationship between us didn't work out, there's plenty of other guys or girls that I can go out with. You know what I'm saying? That is the abundance mindset. And I think so many of us live our lives in scarcity. Let me repeat that, y'all. This is very, very important. I'm dropping some gems right now. So many of us live our lives in scarcity, but you have to realize that life has so much to offer to us, right? Life has an abundance of opportunities. Let me repeat that. Life has an abundance of opportunities, right? You might not get to every opportunity, but that's the good thing about life. There's so many. It's like no end to it. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage y'all, man, like, don't get down because things didn't go your way. Don't get down because that business, that partner, that girl you wanted to go out with didn't work out. Because there's many more opportunities down the line. There's probably an even better opportunity than what you had before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just encouraging y'all, man, like, and I think this helps with your mental health. Like, if you think scarcity, like if you think of, oh, I'm limited on this, I'm limited on that, that's going to make you depressed. That's going to make you feel like I can't do anything. But when you have an abundance mindset, you'll be like, oh man, I can do anything, man. I could do this, I could do that, man. Even if this doesn't work out, I could do that, I could do this. And your horizons just broaden out. You know what I'm saying? You could do a whole lot of different things. And honestly, y'all, like, at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that mental health is just, it's nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is something that every single person on this planet should take seriously. Even if you think you have no issues at all, I think everyone's state of mind should be looked at. Right? And I think this is something that we don't talk about in school, that we don't talk about at work, that, we don't discuss, these things aren't discussed in certain places. And it's unfortunate because many people aren't exposed to this. Many people aren't informed about their mental health. They're like, oh, if you feel like this, or they're like, oh, you'll be all right. Oh, you'll get better. Hope you get better. You know what I'm saying? But they don't ever go, like, some people never have ever gone in depth with their feelings. So I encourage y'all, man, like, figure out who you truly are. Figure out, okay, what am I feeling? Okay, how can I identify what I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm feeling like really down, like, you got to identify, okay, what's causing this? What is the root of this problem? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, y'all, like, that is the truth, man. So I encourage y'all that, you know, look out for your mental health and just check up on it every once in a while. Like, even if it's not every day or every week, at least every, like, once a month. You know what I'm saying? This is important. At least sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do it sometime, you're not going to do it at all. So I encourage y'all to really take this mental health thing and really knowing yourself in your state of being. I want y'all to take that very seriously. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, please subscribe and also smash that like button and hit that notification bell if you want more of my upcoming videos, you guys. And I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. It's Marc the Greatest. Peace.
Skype here.